Okay, let's talk about protein. Big topic. I want to talk about protein powders and various supplements you can take, but really I want to first just talk to you about the process of how the body works, how God designed the human body. We're always trying to look at everything from God's perspective and God's design. We need protein. We know we need protein. Everybody knows that the human body needs protein, but we don't really understand protein and what the body really needs as far as its protein requirements. You hear all kinds of different things about your weight in grams per day to half it in grams per day, and it's like nobody really knows how much protein we really need. Bodybuilders and athletes who think you need to eat a ton of protein. I just look at nature. I look at an animal like a gorilla or a moose or a horse or these other animals that have these huge muscles, and they're not sitting around eating meat. They're eating plants. So to not think we can get our protein from plants is a total misnomer and a misconception. I know that's an argument the vegetarians and vegans make, and I don't promote vegetarian or veganism. I promote eating a biblical diet. But we don't have to eat near as much protein as we think. Let me explain how it works in the human body. The body doesn't actually use protein. Now that might come as a shock to you. When you eat animal protein, your body doesn't use animal protein. What the body needs is amino acids. And so what the body does is it has to digest and break down protein into usable amino acids. Now when you eat meat, that's a lot of stress and effort on digestion. It takes a lot of stomach acid to break that meat down. A lot of people have low stomach acid. A lot of people don't do well with meat. A lot of people, it sits in their stomach like a rock because they can't digest it very well. And there's a lot of waste byproduct to eating meat. The vast majority of it is waste. It's acid waste because the body doesn't really need the meat. It needs the amino acids. So there's better ways to get protein than meat, and that's through plants. There's less effort to be broken down and digested. There's less acid waste byproducts to be broken down. So many people have kidney issues. Even people who are diabetics, mainstream doctors will even tell people to stop eating meat or to eat less meat because of how taxing it is on the kidneys because of all the acid waste that the meat produces. So we can get it from plants. Nuts and seeds are great sources. Pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds. Another great source is pea. That's the most common one now used in a lot of these powders, and it's because it's got the essential aminos that we need. We know it's a pretty complete protein. Rice is a pretty complete protein. But again, what the body needs is actually the amino acids, not the actual protein. That's really important to understand, because if you're dealing with any kind of health issue or struggling with weak digestion, you might not do well with a lot of meat, and it might be hard for you to heal your body if you're eating too much meat. So it's better to do the plant-based proteins. Now let me just start at kind of the basics of the easiest way to do this protein thing, especially if you're sick, but athletes take this too, so you don't have to be sick to take this. You can be a bodybuilder, you can be an athlete, and you can benefit from this. We sell so much of this stuff we can't hardly keep it on the shelves, but it's called Perfect Aminos. A lot of people know about this because, like with cancer, for example, people aren't digesting properly, they're not getting amino acids. What do you need amino acids for? They're building blocks. It helps you with your muscle structure and your nerves and your cells. Every single cell of the human body has to have amino acids to function. It's for building, it's for regenerating new tissue and new cells and new life. And so this is called Perfect Aminos, and it's amino acids in a plant form that's literally 99% utilized as soon as it enters your body. It takes no effort to digest this at all. It's immediately assimilated into the human body. And they even show on here on studies how this product is 99% absorbed into the body. Egg is about half. So about half of the protein from eggs you utilize in your body. Meat, poultry, and fish is about a third, so it's 32%. Whey and soy protein powders, which are so popular, is about 18%. And those branched chain amino acids that people are buying at, like, I won't name the store, but a lot of those other health food stores that don't have good quality stuff, less than 1%. Why? They're synthetic, they're chemical, they're petrochemicals. It's not what God designed to go in the human body. So if you really want to do something, if you're an athlete, or again, if you're sick, you have a chronic health condition, you're not digesting properly, you need to rebuild healthy new cells, Perfect Aminos is an awesome, awesome way to do that. Now I'm going to tell you my favorite protein. If you're going to do it in a powder form, something that tastes good, you can just throw in a shake or smoothie. I like Vibrant Health's product. This is called Maximum Vibrance. They have a product called Green Vibrance. It's got all your greens in it: wheatgrass, barley grass juice, chlorella, spirulina, all that fun stuff. But the Max Vibrant has the pea-based protein in it. And it also has your probiotics, it's got your greens, it's got herbs that are good for your liver and your immune system. It's literally everything. It's like a meal replacement, but it also has the protein. It's called Max Vibrance, and just one serving has 20 grams of protein. So this is our favorite, and it tastes good. I want to show you a couple of other options because there's all kinds of good stuff out there. I really like Vega as well. So I like Vibrant Health and I like Vega. Those are probably my two favorite. The Vega one I like the best is actually their Nutritional Shake, because it's just the pea protein. If you look at the ingredients, it's pea protein, it's flaxseed, then it has hemp protein, and then maca root, which is an amazing for the hormones and for athletes and for the adrenals. And then it's got a bunch of other just like superfoods and superfruits in it. So this is super clean. This is one we use a lot, the Vega 1 Nutritional Shake. Vega also has their protein in greens. So it's a blend of the pea protein. They have a little sprouted brown rice protein in it as well, with a lot of greens. So this has your spinach and alfalfa grass and kale and etc. on down the list. And then this one's super cool. This is their Vega Sport Protein. If you're not familiar with Vega, Brendan Brazier, I believe was his name, he wrote a book, and he was a vegan triathlete. And so he's all about plant proteins. He doesn't eat animal proteins. And he performed just fine in his triathlons using plant proteins. But the ingredients in this sport one is really unique. I've never seen anything like it. It's got the pea protein, and then it's got cacao powder in it, which is raw chocolate. And then it has pumpkin seed protein and sunflower seed protein and alfalfa protein. So this is a really neat blend of the power of seeds and seed proteins with the pea protein, which is a complete, all the essential aminos you need, and the alfalfa. And it also has some probiotics and some other things in it specifically for performance, like turmeric for anti-inflammatory, bromelain enzymes to help with inflammation as well. This is a new one we got that's kind of fun. It's called Inca Warrior Protein, Inca Warrior. And the Inca Warrior Protein has maca in it, which again is an amazing herb that's been real popular in the last 10 years for hormones, for men and women, for sleep, for increasing strength, stamina, endurance, energy. It also has the spirulina in it. It's got the pea protein as well. It's got the bromelain enzymes as well, and it actually has some brown rice protein as well. This is a really good one for the money. It's a big jug of it that'll last you a really, really long time. And then people do like Garden of Life as well. Garden of Life, they use a lot of sprouted grains and some of the ancient seed grains in their protein. I love all of Garden of Life's product. Their protein honestly isn't my favorite. I'm just always honest with people. I do like all of their products, and this is fine too, but I do like the more pure ones that don't use the grains. I like the ones that use mainly the pea proteins or the greens, the hemp seeds. And so again, my favorite, definitely the Max Vibrance, the Vega products. And if you just want the best of the best straight amino acids, you cannot go wrong with the Body Health Perfect Amino. So here's to your strength, your muscle, your endurance, your energy, your power. You need protein, but remember how God designed you. He designed you to need amino acids, and you can actually get those better from plants than from animal sources, and there's not as much acidic waste byproducts, so you're going to be healthier for it.